What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Win podcast with your host, Aunt Ma, co-host Justin Vaseur, and our special guest, Bryan Pham, co-founder of Asian Hustle Network, and who is also who owns a lot of real estate and does a lot of things. And I've learned so much. So thank you for being here and giving all of your advice to everybody.
Of course.
In this episode, I wanted to talk about you now live in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Three of us here all live in Las Vegas, and you have a nonprofit, you have a corporation, and so a lot of people who move from California to here to Vegas is for tax purposes, benefits us. We save money and things like that. And so my question is, because you have a nonprofit, people don't tend to move to a no income state tax.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that? Okay. So because with having a nonprofit, you already have a lot of things that benefits you. And so people just never choose to move to Vegas after that. So I'm kind of curious of why you moved did you move here personally, or is it because of your businesses?
I think I moved here personally first, right? Maggie and I were talking about leaving the Bay for quite a long time, right? I felt like there is a better place to grow your business. It doesn't necessarily have to be in like the major cities. So we're looking into Miami. We looked into Austin. But ultimately we picked Las Vegas because we knew that the type of business that we want to run, majority of our business will still be in California.
Oh, I see. So it was
Right.
close by.
Yeah, so the proximity was important to us. Like flying back is like an hour, right, to each city. It's
Yeah.
not that hard to get back. You can even drive if you need to. But the other criteria that we chose Vegas for was we wanted to be close to good food.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, we ate in Miami. No offense, Miami people. It didn't
Yeah.
taste good at all.
No,
Yeah,
snap.
my wife said the same thing. She went there one time for a bachelorette party. She said she couldn't eat anything there.
Yeah, we ordered a pho in Miami before,
Oof.
and it was like a barbecue steak brisket.
What?
It was like thick. It was like a thick
Yeah.
tri-tip on like, and then like I don't know, the broth didn't taste good at all. Went to Austin, obviously better Asian food there. A small number of Asian community growing in Austin, but then we found the proximity to like the houses that we want to downtown, and flying back here was a little bit too far.
Yeah, it was like is it 4 hour, 3 hour?
Yeah,
Flight?
3.5 hours, 4.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we're like, what about Las Vegas? Right? Originally, like Maggie was very against it. She was like, oh no, like
Sin City.
it's all like sand and dirt and gambling and hookers and all these different things.
Yeah.
But then it took a lot of convincing for her to move. So ultimately, we came here and we realized not only do we like it here, there's good Asian food, good food scene, good party scene, obviously. It's a very favorable political environment as well, right? I like it here because politics wise, I would consider myself like not too left and not too right. I'm kind of in the middle. Like I don't care if you're this party or that party, as long as your opinions are good and you're accountable, right? That's all I really care about. I feel like politics, and this is a different topic, has gone a little bit too extreme on each side, right? And I like Vegas because I call it like a purple city because you get people from both sides of spectrums,
Yeah.
and it's kind of respectable.
Right,
You need
right.
that, and you want the benefits of both parties. Like,
Mhm.
work together, bipartisan, right? Work together. So we got here. Political environment was great, and then we realized that once you started rerouting our LLCs and stuff through Nevada, amazing tax benefits,
Yeah.
right? Like this. I feel like more people should find out. It's
Yeah.
crazy compared to like California,
Right.
Yeah.
right? But again, Vegas is not for everybody. It is pretty hot. It is pretty dry. And if you have a gambling addiction, don't move here.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have, you made your business somewhere else, and it's time to like level up. This is the place to be.
Do you think that Vegas is going to be your forever home, or are you going to move somewhere else?
I ask myself that question a lot because I've been traveling the world pretty often. So I think it'll be a part of my rotation, right? I do right now. This past year, I've been trying out a new living model where I spend 6 months and 1 day in Vegas because of tax reasons.
In one day. Okay.
And then I spent 4 months in Asia and 2 months in whatever country I want to live in. So Australia or somewhere in Africa or somewhere in the UK.
All right. So I got two questions. Where's your favorite city in America to live in? And what is your favorite country to be in?
Yeah, great questions. So growing up, I always had a fascination with New York. I wanted to be in New York. I felt the hustle and bustle was there. I love the money culture. It exemplifies me. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to live in New York, so I live in San Francisco instead. But nowadays, when I visit New York, like I can't stand the crowdedness, the
Yeah.
noise, the smell.
I hate it. No offense, but I hate New York. I had the worst trip of my life there.
Oh wow.
And I won't get into that.
Yeah.
But then how about your country? Like, which is your favorite country to live in?
Yeah. So finish out the first one. I still love New York a lot. I
Yeah.
would maybe live there part time, but obviously Vegas is still my favorite right now.
Okay.
Country wise, oh man, whatever, whatever, what is it? What do you call it? Like whatever fits your cup or floats your boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
floats your boat. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends on my mood. So I would say Singapore is very comparable to any Western country.
Really?
Very safe, very clean.
Yeah.
Very, very, very well run. Top education system in the world. Like everyone's really smart when you talk to them in Singapore. It's definitely one of my favorite. Surprisingly, I am a fan of Cambodia.
Cambodia.
Yeah,
Why is that?
I find Cambodia is completely underrated.
Okay.
And there's a misconception that it's dangerous, it's super poor. But when I went there, I thought this place is really clean. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know?
All right. So your favorite place is Cambodia and Vegas.
You also said Colombia, no? Or
Yeah, Colombia too, but it's more for a fun reason.
Ah,
He asked me
like-
where I wanted to live.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
You're
Colombia
right.
is the best place to party.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome. Okay. And my last question is, where's the best place for food?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I think every place has something great to eat, right?
Except Miami.
Except for Miami. Well, Miami has good Cuban food,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, that's all they have.
right? Strong Latino culture there. Definitely appreciate it. But that's a hard question to ask. I think every place I go to, I always keep a very open mind. And the one thing that I do when I travel at least is that I never say no and I never say ew.
Oh, yeah.
That's disrespectful,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? You go there, you appreciate the city, the culture, the people. You may not like it, but you never spit it out. You eat it, you say thank you, and you enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're such a good man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I've learned a lot from Bryan, and he travels so much around the world, so that's why we asked him all those questions. Check out everything about Asian Hustle Network. You'll see in the description box. Check out his Instagram, and make sure to follow us on Next Win Podcast. And we'll see you guys next time.